Hi everybody, my name is Kevin O'Farrell, and today I'm going to be telling you about the game of Monopoly. So the first thing you want to do when you're playing Monopoly is set up the board. That's what the board looks like. The next step in setting it up is placing your chance and community chest cards out. So these are your chance cards, go right there, and your community chest cards, they go right here. They kind of serve as basically the same purpose. The little add-ons to the game where you have, where the bank makes you either pay money or collect money, and it's little amounts, but if you land on enough of them, they can add up. Community chests are usually where you have to pay money or get some money. Like life insurance, collect $100. Doctor's fees, pay $50. Holiday fund matures, collect $100. So it's just stuff like that. And then chance cards are usually more action based. Advance to go, collect $200, go directly to jail, and then keep out of jail free card, which you can keep to the side, and use it to get out of jail whenever you want. When you're in jail for a maximum of 3 turns or until you roll doubles. So doubles are, say if you were to roll like 2 3s or 2 2s, you would get out of jail then. Next thing you got to decide is how many people you're going to play with and then distribute the money. The banker distributes the money to the people. The banker is responsible for things like properties, distributing money, collecting money from people, making sure it's kept well organized and stuff like that. The banker gives each player 2 $500 bills, 2 $100 bills, 2 50s, 6 20s, 5 10s, 5 5s, and 5 1s. So that's how much each player gets. And then basically once you decide how many people you're playing with, say we have 3 today with the character of the dog, the thimble, and the car. So from there you start. So first person goes, rolls 7. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So this brings us to our first property. Properties in this game are things that you can buy and place houses and hotels on. Houses and hotels are very key to this game, and they help you make the most money. So let's say I have this Atlantic Avenue, which is where I landed on. You can buy that property for $260, and once you buy that property, every time someone lands on it, the rent is $22, unless you start to put houses or hotels on. These are the hotels, and these are the houses. 4 houses equal 1 hotel, and you have to buy 4 houses to before you can put a hotel on. 1 house costs $150, and then as you put more houses on, the rent increases. So with 1 house, it's $110 if you land on it, and then say if you have 3 houses, it's $800 if someone lands on it. And then once you put that fat hotel on there, once you have 4 houses, it's $1,100 for someone to land on that, and they just have to instantly pay you that. So that's the key to that. Properties, if you have the 3 of the properties, then you can start your Monopoly. So there'd be Marvin Gardens, Ventnor Avenue, and then Atlantic Avenue. Those 3. Once you buy all 3 of those, they're all set up in this yellow color. And then once you buy that, then you can start putting houses and hotels on. So next person would go after that. You can either choose to buy the property or not. If you choose to not buy it, then the next person would just go. If you buy it, and then you do the process of buying, then the next person just goes right after. So say I got a 4, 1 2 3 4. Gives us to another property, Illinois Avenue. This one's a little bit cheaper than the last one, and obviously the cheaper ones are going to make you less money. So what you want to try to do is work your way up to the bigger properties that cost more money, so you can put hotels on them. Other little additions to this game, there's 4 railroads in this game, 1 on each side, and it's really beneficial if you own them, because if you own 1, it's $25 for 1 person to land on it. If you own 2 of them, it's $50, and then if you own 4, it's $200. So if you own all 4 railroads, then you make your money back instantly every time. So I think owning all 4 is a good strategy in this game. since there's, especially because there's one on each side of the board, so it makes it pretty likely for someone to land on it. You also have things like the utilities, which are things like the electric company or our waterworks. These are just two like little utilities that you can own in this game, where if you own both of them, the rent would be the amount of rent that would be owed is 4 times the amount on the dice. And then if you own both of them, then it's 10 times the amount. So it's just, those are two good little properties to have in this game, because they can make you money as well. And they're both $150, so they don't cost that much. But yeah, basically from there, you just keep playing. You'll pick up the game as you learn. There's a few other little key things like income tax and luxury tax. It's where they're just little spaces on the board where you got to pay $200 or you got to pay $100. That's just how the game works, kind of. It's just, this game is, it's all about money. So there's things, building blocks, blockades, stuff like that, just to design you from getting money or not getting money. The main objective of this game is to put as many houses on properties as you can, own as many properties as you can, try to make that monopoly that they're talking about, and then kind of bankrupt people. Try to just take over the game. That's the main objective. And this can get pretty competitive too. Once you start taking a big chunk of people's money, like say you had a hotel and you took that big $1,100 off, that's big. And that people can get pissed about that. So it's funny. I recommend it to everyone. It's a very family fun game. You can play it with, I think there's 6 or 7 pieces, so you can play it with that many people. To be honest, it's better if it takes longer, but it's better if you have more people, because you guys are kind of all more into it. I would recommend this game to basically everybody. I mean, I've played it ever since I was a little kid. I still play it now. It's a good thing you can do during this coronavirus while you're stuck inside during quarantine. And I really think that a lot of people will like it. So thank you very much for listening, and I appreciate it.